Welcome to my channel Buddha Maurya Classes. Today we are going to start new poem Animals, which was written by Walt Whitman. This video contains English explanation of this poem. Let us start this poem. First of all, the central idea of the poem. What was the central idea of the poem? In the poem Animals, the poet Walt Whitman praised animals for being better than human beings, for possessing all such qualities that humans lack or have forgotten. The poet wants to live among animals and experience a life where no one complains and where they are free of sins and sorrow. The theme of the poem is not to praise how good animals are, but to compare humans with them in order to highlight the flaws of their nature. The poet believes that probably a very long time ago humans possessed all the qualities but they have lost them now. So let us start with first stanza. I think I would turn and live with animals. They are so placid and self contained. I stand and look at them long and long. The poet here desired to turn into an animal and live with them as he is impressed by their calmness and purity of their mind. Unlike human, animals seem so content with their lives and are happy in their natural surroundings. The simple lives of animals help them maintain self control and their rationality. He stands and looks at them for a long time. In the phrase long and long, the implied meaning in the longing that the poet feels for these two qualities in human beings. Second stanza. They do not sweat and whine about their condition. They do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their sins. They do not make me sick disguising their duty to God. The poet is quite happy with the fact that animals do not make complaints and cry about their conditions like humans. They eat and sleep peacefully as they have nothing to worry about, while humans, because of their wrong actions, are unable to do so and thus cannot sleep without worrying about them. Humans, even after committing sins, talking about God and rightness, while animals are simple creatures and they do not need to worry about praying to God. The poet here means that since animals are so pure, they do not pray to God for forgiveness or ask God to fulfill their desires like humans. Third stanza. Not one is dissatisfied, not one is demented with the mania of owning things. Not one kneels to another, nor to his kind that lived thousands of years ago. Not one is respectable or unhappy over the whole earth. Here poet wants to tell that animals do not possess material things like humans, and they are happy and satisfied without all things worldly items, the desire of which has affected human beings very badly. This desire to own things has been called madness by the poet. Animals are free from the habit of praying to their ancestors. When the poet says not one is respectable, he means that since all of them are equal, there is no question of respect to some and insult to other. All these features of animals make them happy and uncomplaining. At last stanza. So they show their relations to me and I accept them. They bring me tokens of myself. They evince them plainly in their possession. I wonder where they get those tokens. Did I pass that way huge times ago and negligently drop them? In this stanza, the poet feels that animals represent human beings in some way. This means that animals seems to have what humans once had, that is, virtues like kindness, self-contentment, and innocence. They symbolize the lost values of the human race. He believes that civilization has corrupted human beings, and instead of teaching values of them, it has taught them greed. He believes in this poem that humans dropped these virtues a long time ago and have forgotten them. This poem is completed now. Please like and share and subscribe. Till then, bye to all.